shall be respected. Searches and seizures shall be made only on judicial warrant. Persons shall be pursued or questioned only for the prevention of crime or the apprehension of suspected criminals, and only according to rules established under law. Section 5. There shall be no discrimination because of race, creed, color, origin, or sex. The Court of Rights and Responsibilities may determine whether selection for various occupations has been discriminatory. Section 6. All persons shall have equal protection of the laws, and in all electoral procedures, the vote of every eligible citizen shall count equally with others. Section 7. It shall be public policy to promote discussion of public issues and to encourage a peaceful public gatherings for this purpose. Permission to hold such gatherings shall not be denied, nor shall they be interrupted except in declared emergency or on a showing of imminent danger to public order and on judicial warrant. Section 8. The practice of religion shall be privileged, but no religion shall be imposed by some on others, and none shall have public support. Section 9. Any citizen may purchase, sell, lease, hold, convey, and inherit real and personal property, and shall benefit equally from all laws for security in such transactions. Section 10. Those who cannot contribute to productivity shall be entitled to a share of the national product, but distribution shall be fair, and the total may not exceed the amount for this purpose held in the National Sharing Fund. Section 11. Education shall be provided at public expense for those who meet appropriate tests of eligibility. Section 12. No person shall be deprived of life, liberty, or property without due process of law. No property shall be taken without compensation. Section 13. Legislatures shall define crimes and conditions requiring restraint, but confinement shall not be punishment, and when possible there shall be preparation for return to freedom. Section 14. No person shall be placed twice in jeopardy for the same offense. Section 15. Writs of habeas corpus shall not be suspended except in declared emergency. Section 16. Accused persons shall be informed of charges against them, shall have a speedy trial, shall have reasonable bail, shall be allowed to confront witnesses or to call others, and shall not be compelled to testify against themselves. At the time of arrest, they shall be informed of their right to be silent and to have counsel provided, if necessary, at public expense. And courts shall consider the contention that prosecution may be under an invalid or unjust statute. B. Responsibilities. Section 1. Each freedom of the citizen shall prescribe a corresponding responsibility not to diminish that of others, of speech, communication, assembly, and petition, to grant the same freedom to others, of religion, to respect that of others, of privacy, not to invade that of others, of the holding and disposal of property, the obligation to extend the same privilege to others. Section 2. Individuals and enterprises holding themselves out to serve the public shall serve all equally and without intention to misrepresent, conforming to such standards as may improve health and welfare. That is all the time that we have for this evening. Tune in next week for a continuation of Chapter 14, The Proposed Constitutional Model of the New States of America, out of the book Behold a Pale Horse by William Milton Cooper. Again, tune in next week, Wednesday, from approximately 10 to 11 for continued readings from random sources. And hope you have a good week. Thanks for listening.